Hi everybody, welcome to this week's segment of OWA Live. Happy Bowtie Tuesday. About a month ago, Lynn was doing one of these OWA Lives about how safe your money is. He had talked about the banks relative to insurance companies and some of the risks that we take with the investments that we have. Well, that was about the time that SVB and Signature Bank were failing, and all of a sudden we've got more news. We're starting to see like PacWest, Western Alliance. We had First Republic Bank failed today. Some of the largest bank failures that we've had in history, and all of those things are starting. Also, kind of scary. You want to know the next ones that'll be circling here. We've got Zions. So all of you watching in Utah, watch out. One of the largest regional banks there. Comerica and KeyBank. All of these are starting to show a little bit of wear. So I wanted to talk real quick about some tips that we could have to help us keep our money safe in the banks. We need to be using bank deposits. I mean, we live in a society where banking is very much needed for your day-to-day bill paying and day-to-day transactions, things like that. So one thing that we would recommend is make sure that your bank is FDIC insured. There are some things that you can do to keep things safe, but FDIC insurance gets you covered up to $250,000. Honestly, you probably shouldn't keep much more than about $100,000 in any one bank. So make sure that if you are sitting on very large deposits, don't have them all sitting in one bank. And especially if that bank is a regional bank, if you're in Frost Bank or you're sitting in a local credit union or something like that, it would be good to diversify those deposits. You're safe up to $250,000, but the FDIC takes some time before they pay everything out to you. The other thing is keep an eye. There are plenty of resources out there. Yahoo Finance is the one that I have pulled up here. If you go to Yahoo Finance's site, usually these top three articles that are posted on their website are very pertinent to whatever's happening today. And I promise you, one of those top three is probably going to be banking for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Also, another resource that we use a lot of the time, Bankrate.com, a fantastic resource to keep track of all things banking. It's good to just be aware. So know who you're banking with, make sure that they're FDIC insured, and make sure that you don't have much more than about $100,000 in any one bank. The other side of this is you may want to start looking at other alternatives. If you're looking for safe money positions, I know Lynn has talked a lot about annuities. We've talked a lot about MYGAs in the past. A lot of you that are watching have probably used MYGAs. These are our CD-like accounts, our CD alternative accounts. You may want to consider holding treasuries. Some of the safest deposits that you can be in are U.S. treasuries. And right now, the short terms, 3 and 6 month U.S. treasuries are yielding 4 and 5%. So on those safe deposits, not necessarily just with the bank, you can look for those safe deposits elsewhere. If you have some of that money lying around, you're a little bit concerned about some of the articles that we're seeing on banks right now, make sure that you give us a call and we'd be happy to run through those different options with you to make sure that you are in a safe position, that your cash and that your hard-earned savings are being best utilized and growing at the rate that they should be. Until next week, we'll see you on the next OWA Live. Thank you for joining us this week, and tune in next time when we've got another topic to discuss.